All right. It's Shay seeking or Shalonda, and I'm back. And yeah, so I was just thinking about something, right? I've been watching a couple of things trying to get an understanding, okay? Because again, I don't delve in the political arena. I'm more of a healer, spiritual guide. Um, I mean, damn. I mean, I feel like I am in my Cleopatra or, some other kind of goddess energy here. But also, I feel like I'm in my King of Cups energy, though. And what, oh, my goodness, I dropped it. And what I'm thinking is like how we've been talking about on this platform all this time, that it seems as though some people have had a head start when it comes to, yeah. Okay. So some people have had a head start when it comes to this nation building or this new world order. That's the problem. So you have your energy of your sons of man and then your energy of the sons of God. When it comes to man, we're talking about the heavy, okay? And this is just not for prejudice reasons. This is to just speak the facts. There's a heavy presence of most people that are 30 years or less in the so-called United States incorporation, okay, or corporation, or have been incorporated, or in, what is the other term I want to look for? Naturalized citizens. I mean, it's just so many different ways we can look at this, but between naturalized and unnaturalized citizens, and those are who are migrants, those who are Americans who've been turned to migrant energies, those who are illegal aliens, and it's just all kind of things I feel like that this have something to do with, okay? But my thing is like knowing the fact that these people have had a very much a head start. They've already had their, when it comes to, again, the energy of those descendants of the Black Caucus and the descendants of those who would be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, more tied to, what was I going to say? Like Russian energy and Irish energy and those energies that came later on, I feel, okay, when it comes to colonization. But my whole thing is, I'm just saying, it seems like it's the sins of the fathers. So for standing, okay, when they say something about the children will suffer the sins of the fathers, but there's many places in the biblical text where I feel like it's saying that they're not going to. So, it makes me think, what does that mean? So is it saying because the sons of God were rebellious during colonization, that they're having to suffer that same thing for speaking up and speaking the truth and speaking their truth and who they are and, what they bring to the game prior to someone taking DNA test or prior to documentation that can be doctored? This is the things that I'm concerned about. But when it comes to, again, those who have come in, right, within the past 30 years, 40 years, maybe even, not saying that they're less American than any of us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying when it comes to laws, which again means lies in etymology, you know what I'm saying? It just lets you know that, again, that's really like in the 1800s, or I call it the 18th dynasty of I won't say ancient Egypt. Okay. Ancient Egypt is, older than that to me, but I feel like that's when so-called American Indians or so-called Black people lost their actual power with the slave codes. Okay. In the mid to late 1800s. And so, when we're talking about this energy, I'm just trying to make sure that because there is more of a heavy presence of those who are foreign, who have been brought in from different countries, third world countries, and trained as doctors and things like this, and lawyers and things like this, I'm trying to figure out how that benefits the Americans that are being put through another form or another flood, which God had promised. So this must be some energy of the Lord God energy, okay? And then also, it could be of God, but it's not God, okay? And so when we're looking at this, I'm just looking at it in a sense of, where is the balance here, okay? It's giving me the six of Pentacles here. Okay, where again, we have the person clothed in the water that is getting justice, right? Like Biden saying, like the administration saying that they're going to go ahead and give money to people that are coming in here illegally. And then we have the other people that are clothed with the sun, or again, the son of God, or that gold, those people are getting breadcrumbs. So at the end of the day, or freebies or free childhood, but that does not help people build generational wealth, especially when their wealth is being consumed by those who are in hierarchies and in political situations, and those who have maybe a little bit more knowledge about these things and have been able to have a head start with getting land, money, and resources. So that part of the economics, when it comes to us, right, that are just, we know who we are and we stand in our power and our full power and potential, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like we're still going to be left behind. So I was just watching something and I posted it, I shared it in my group or whatever. I don't really understand everything that they're saying or understand what they're saying, but at the same time, I didn't like some of the terms as to starting right now, this is what we're going to do. So wait a minute, hold on. See, because I know documents can be doctored. So what about the people that have already had this advance to be able to make moves when it comes to land grabbing and, smash and grabbing, and those who have already gotten things in, even when it comes to unions here, okay? Unions that might have documents that have been falsified, or things that have to do with marriages that have been annulled, or, divorces and things like that that may not have been, agreed upon by both parties. But because someone is in a hierarchy, or they have the financial funds or the political arena or the positions or platforms to do so, they've been able to do so. All right. So are we going to go back and check that for these particular people that have already done that too? Or are we just saying now we're going to go ahead and deal with these people that we left behind, but there's some discrepancies here? Well, hey, there might be discrepancies there with those particular people too. Okay. And so that's my thing. I'm just feeling like it's just like I said, it's unbalanced. It's unbalanced. These people have already had some form of training when it comes to law, and then they were sent in to the Levites and the spiritualists and those who have the that deal with gnosis and the information. And these people are, again, it's copycat succubus energy here. Okay. And I feel like, again, when it comes to this, what I feel like is happening in the spiritual realm, because we talk about things that are seen and unseen, that even my younger sisters have been chosen over me being the oldest. Why does it feel like everybody else has had a seat at the table or access to a certain pipeline of information or something like that, right? Why does it feel like I've been sitting here and people have been feeding off of me and not assisting me at all while they are building around me? It does not make any sense, because that's the thing, is in my DNA code. It's already been told, it's already been written, and it is done. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, the damage that has been done to Tafiti, right? In order to do so, they're going to have to return the heart. So who has it? And that's the thing. Again, dead or alive, I want the truth. Okay. And so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like there's a little bit of truth there, and there's a little bit of, okay, law and order. I mean, some type of bringing order to the court. But at the same time, it seems a little bit, I want to make sure that we're not just trying to put that marker on, because of course, just like those people might have had assistance, there might be someone who saw some unfair treatment on another side. And then, you know what I'm saying? They may have helped in a way. Now, I don't mean by changing any kind of documentation or anything, but I'm just saying, you never know what it is. You never know what it is. And I'm just, what I'm saying is, it just seems a little unfair. It just seems a little like all of a sudden right now we're going to do this, because it seems like they have already concluded, or they've already finished whatever they're going to go ahead and put out to the people, whatever unions and things that have been formed. Okay. And then now they want to be very critical, and that can be a scary thing. Just like they can be doctored, things can be taken out, removed, exchanged, or changed when it comes to those who are now knocking down the gate that they tried to close. So at the end of the day, that is what my concern would be. It's a lot of talking about, okay, great. Now it's almost like I got you, right? Because everything that you're bringing to the table may not be accurate. And so now this is our way to tear you down. But I beg to differ, because they had plenty time to doctor up and devise plans to make sure that everybody else's looks straight. So at the end of the day, yes, it should go a little bit further. Okay, they can try DNA, but again, I look at DNA as for entertainment purposes. You should too, when it goes to getting these DNA tests to find out if you're from Africa or whatnot. Okay, because I know it has something to do with percentages, and I think it's the less percentage is maybe the earliest marker. So some people may be seeing like just a 0.something% Native American, but it just, I believe, if I remember correctly, that it's that marker that means that it doesn't mean that it's less. It just, that kind of like means that it's older. Okay, depending on what type of test you get. All right. So again, I feel like these people know exactly who we are. They know exactly who they are. And if they want to know something, I'm pretty sure they already have it all together. They already know who it is. And at the end of the day, many of the documents that I have been able to find or get together, and being a Levite, I'm not even supposed to worry about that. Do you see what I'm saying? When it comes to, again, running a kingdom or getting things properly put together, you have a team. For me, I didn't have a team. If I did have a team, it's just a spiritual team. Okay. And so a spiritual team is not going to be able to have access to documents and things of this nature. And I feel like there are people that have come in at some point in time. And like I said, there are people that left inheritance to certain people. And again, what happens to those people that that has already happened to, and those assets have been given away, sold away, taken away, or put in Pandora papers or something of that nature. So I don't know. I guess these are just my questions. Okay. Okay, I have no confessions to make because I haven't been trying to falsify anything. I'm going completely and thoroughly on faith. And again, the fact that if there is someone that wants someone to prove that has already have their foot in the door and they already kind of know who you are, then they should definitely be giving assistance for those people to be able to do this. Because I feel like that if somebody was supposed to be seeing assistance in here for me, those people just ciphered from me. They didn't assist me. Unless there's something going on in the background that I don't know about. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like there's a whole lot of money that is being discussed right now. And I think that there's other people out here that are going to try to find a way. I feel like that there's a lot of brushing shoulders with lawyers and a lot of things that are going on with people. You know, what I'm seeing with these downloads, these signs and these dreams and these visions is that there's people that will appear to smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. There's also people that are, we have a lot of people that are companions, or what do you call it when there is a conflict of interest? Okay, I feel like there's a lot of energy of conflict of interest. There's a lot of like sleep. There's a lot of I told you let's talk about there's a lot of nymph being fruitful and multiplying. We did a video on being fruitful and multiplying. It's not only talking about having children or when it comes to seeds or seeding, okay, CEDES, but it's also talking about to multiply or whatever. What is that? To be fruitful and multiply. Okay, it was about also a free for all. Okay, kind of resembled the smash and grab. Nobody's saying it's right or wrong, but I'm just saying it was a free-for-all. So now that everything is locked down with these people, the biblical text does say be fruitful and multiply. That's what it means, okay? So if people were doing that, you know what I'm saying, do they get to keep those assets? And what if they are sold off into other names? And what if it is? So it just, you know, the way I look at it and the way the ancestors is telling me, okay, is that it's all about the crown. They wanted to do this. So again, there should be no stone unturned. Because it is supposed to be a one, they're talking new world order. That's kind of going to put us in a one world way of thinking or seeing anyway. But at the same time, it's like if there's someone that's supposed to sit on that throne and that crown and grab that crown, then I feel like, yeah, it would be very important for that person to be sitting there. Even if we're talking about the difference between the holy ones and then regular Israel. Even if we're talking about, again, those who are who have been elect or anointed to do so, and then the ones who were not. Because some people may not even be aware of these particular things. Most of our people, in my eyes, I don't know. Like I said, there is this one mind likeness going on, right? And I feel like the Holy One is not going to see everything the same way that all of those people are seeing. So it's not majority. It would seem like it's the majority rules, but that's not the case. It's authority, right? It is that anointing, or the one who has been chosen or ordained, the one that has been treated with ill will. Okay, the one that has not, that cornerstone that has been removed, the one who has not had a fair chance. Okay, or the same type of help or assistance that others have had throughout this time. So I know that New York said something to Miss Phoenix in New York said something about paperwork or die. Okay, and then I know that Elodio said something about little pink and Chinese and white babies are gonna die, or they won't be able to live on the land at some point in time. So again, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. And when it comes to one like she, I don't know what she really thinks. I have nothing against any of these ladies, but I know that she is very close to the moon, or had been in past tense. So, these are the things that are my concern. And then I get attacked because I bring up these things. I get attacked because I'm for all. Okay. And people want me to be for one group, or to make it feel like, oh, and again, rightfully so, right? Rightfully so. One group has been, uh, devalued or something for a longer amount of time and things like this. But again, this is about evening the playing field and giving everybody a fair chance, or a fair trial. So I don't know how we don't, if this is true about what they're saying, why don't they go ahead and give those benefits to those particular American Indians that were lied to, saying that they were from Africa, and then go ahead and give the freebies to those illegal aliens that are coming in. Do you see what I'm saying? If we're going to go ahead and do it that way, then it should be done that way. And all in all, we're going back into the same way that we complain about colonizers, and we try to say it's a certain group of people that did this, when most times, I'm telling you, in the beginning, it was the people that look like you that did it to you. And then they let everybody else come through. Okay. So I don't know. I guess it's just the way that you look at it. Okay. I guess it's just the way that we would look at it here. Okay. And again, it's that energy again of them exalting the Son of Man. That is that energy that that I feel is the idol, period. And then there is the Son of God, that God is going to be within and speak through to you in the living God energy, in the living God form, manner. So I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot that we could discuss. There's a lot that we could talk about. But at the end of the day, if I feel like I'm in a glass jar and everybody is looking at me and observing me, instead of me being able to sit at the table, it makes no sense to me. Because again, there's nothing in this world that makes me think that I don't deserve a seat at that table. I didn't deserve it from the beginning. That sounds ridiculous. That means that, again, Satan has deceived the whole world. Okay. And we did a video on that energy, of, and we weren't even looking to discover that. But I feel what we were saying was the start of this energy of Satan as the allodial energy. And I'm not saying that it's true or not. I'm just saying allegedly, when we broke down that and we broke down the land patents, we got into a lot of trouble on this platform. So again, I'm saying the land patents are still people that came in and were rewarded lands for stealing lands and killing American Indians. So at the end of the day, what do we do about this? And again, it's also the point where these people have enough, but they're going to go ahead and go into the land of thy neighbors and try to do the same thing and covetous their particular wives. And I feel like in this case, I don't know. My case is very mysterious here, okay? Because it's almost like is the new energy the coveter, or is it the old energy that in my situation, I feel like there's something like I said that may be a little bit different. Yeah. Okay. There's something that is amiss here with these energies. Again, being the world card, in that world card energy, and having those two batons, and then also having that soulmate energy. So the Taurus, the Scorpionic energy, and the Gemini, and then the intermingling of all of us, and then the Virgo energy also, which would be again a feminine energy outwardly. That seems like that is a part of this something here too. Okay. But I feel like me and that Virgo share a common ancestor with the black surname. And I looked at images of this person's mother, and I looked at images that I had taken a while back, and I said, well, wait a minute. That's a lot of likeness there. There's a lot of likeness there. And so I'm just wondering at the end of the day. Okay, because I can only, you know what I'm saying, do what I can do, with what I have here. Okay. And I feel like it was this whole thing some kind of way of having a restraint, okay, put on the true Holy One, right? Because of the things that I had been charging forward speaking on here, because this is what God sent me here to do. I did not come here to fit into something that is corrupt. We came here to purify, all right, to cleanse things, to clean things up, to bring order to the court. It's almost like who's been painting my roses red, okay? And that also makes me think about who's been changing documents. You see what I'm saying? That's what I feel. That's what I feel. And I feel like also there's something that keeps telling me about somebody's identity being swapped over. It's almost making me think that like I have been turned into maybe a 20, like a 21-year-old girl, or some 20-year-old girl is attaining my, or a younger woman is obtaining my identity and have turned me into an energy of an older woman. And I don't know how in the hell this could be done, but there's just something about this. There's something about something with documentation, with identity here. Definitely something with identity. And I feel like, again, when they're asking, what all did you tell them? Do they know about everything that was in your in Revelations? Did you tell them everything, or did you show them everything in your storeroom? And I feel like it's funny because yesterday I was having a conversation with my daughter, and I did say, I feel one energy that I have reserved here. Okay. I've reserved one energy of whatever, but I feel like it's funny that they're making these statements today after I made been asking questions. Okay, not accusations, but I had been asking questions to why the ancestors are showing me these particular pillars of society here, and what do they have to do with me? Okay, and it makes me back to the, what do you have to do with me, old Tyree? Okay, so it's just making me, or these ships of Tarshish, because we have to realize that these ships, again, in Deuteronomy, are talking about relationships, penmanship, citizenship. In Enoch, it says that is the work of these women and what they have done with their hands that got them restricted, or in trouble, or tossed out of heaven, or blocked from heaven. That is what I'm talking about. So is that Enoch energy, again, which makes me think about Enoch Flowers and the Flowers family. Again, I think it's the Mormon energy. It makes me think about, and then the flowers on the death card as well. Okay. So maybe I'm even hearing something about right now, it's just coming to me about a name that was written on their thigh. A name that was written on her thigh, or that they didn't know. Okay. And so I'm wondering, why would source have me say that? Maybe I should have not said that. I don't know. But, that is the thing, right? That is the thing there. Something about that here. Okay. Because I don't know why I'm hearing like Louisiana Purchase, which again, it makes me think Louis, Shay, Anna. Okay. And I'm the oldest daughter, and my little sister and her name is Anna, and she's the younger. Okay. So again, and then Louis, King Louis or whatever, that just, I don't know why, France or whatever. I don't know. It's just giving me that energy. Okay. And then it's giving me also, I don't know why they're saying Suez Canal and the Sioux Indians, and something about that area over there. I think a place called like, I don't know if it's Esther. I don't know. Goodness, what is that name? Eden, or maybe Eden or something like that. I don't know. I'm hearing like Hampton, but I feel like this is also a crossover of an energy that is a trickster here when it comes to this part. But I'm hearing like, I don't know, there's like a trickster energy here. I don't know. I feel like there's something trying to lead me somewhere to see something of someone, but that's not who I'm looking for. I feel like there is like a plant or something. Again, we talk about plants being somebody that's planted in a place in order to, you know what I'm saying? It may not be an original, energy or tree or plant or flower. It may not, it may be something that's a foreign, or something that was taken from one place and replanted somewhere. But again, when you plant something on someone, say somebody plants a listening device. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. And also people can be listening devices. People can be coming into your energy, trying to, you know what I'm saying, see and learn about you and know about you. And in this day and age, it's hard to cover up anything, because I feel like these people can listen to your brain waves. I feel like they can, I feel like there's a lot of mind control. I feel like there's a lot of energy here about things like that, where you can't keep a secret. Things you're writing, someone is, is making me think about this iris energy and the iris flowers that I keep seeing in the temperance energy. Because I think that's the way that they're influencing things. That's the way that people are putting things together, whether there's somebody behind the scenes that's being helpful, or someone that's trying to harm or tear down or remove you, or, dethrone, overthrow, or remove you from lineage and graft others on, which is strange fruit. Okay. Or passion fruit energy here. Yeah. Okay. So again, what do I have here? I have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Where again, these wands are, it seemed like this is starting to be deflected. I barely get the Eight of Wands in reverse, but the energy is deflected here. But it scares me because it's showing me the devil energy here. Okay. And these two figures that are chained to the devil here. Okay. So again, I don't know. I'm hearing deals with the devil, right? So again, I feel like something is supposed to be going organically, but someone is trying to find a way to, get you to be chained. I'm hearing chain of fools. Okay. And I feel like again, these wands or whatever are deflected because of that. Maybe because of this union or whatever. Okay. So maybe that means that the wands or the information that I'm throwing out, this devil energy feels like it's not going to touch them because they already set in stone. And then I said again, no stone shall be unturned. Okay. So again, this could also be this energy saying, you know what I'm saying? That, yeah, this is funny. This is funny to have this devil card here and have these wands reflected in the other direction. It's almost like whatever I'm doing is not going to, what somebody wants me to think is whatever you think you're smart, we got you. And whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, is not going to change anything with this devil energy here. Okay. All right. But it's also telling me, okay, that it's okay, what do I see here? Okay. But I do see the moon card is in reverse here. Okay. The moon card is in reverse here. All right. The moon card is in reverse. All right. But then we have the truth here. Okay. We have the ace of swords here, but we have this crown that seems like it's been dug up, and we have the sun energy bursting from the fist or the hand of this person holding it. And we have mana coming out from that sun. And then we have a crown on top, but it's almost like, okay, I'm seeing like aqua energy, maybe because of the blue here, okay, and like Aquaman, but it has two trindles, okay, it has two trindles of something hanging off of here, you know what I'm saying, but the fist or the hand that's holding it, what does that mean here? Okay, these two energies here, this are almost like two plants or two, as I'm looking at this Ace of Wands here, it's almost like two plants or something here, something of the water here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is what this is. But I feel like it's hosted by devil energy here. It's almost like this is even the masculine telling me, yeah, I'm the man, bitch. I'm the man, right? Alicia Katia, okay? This is what I'm getting here, okay? Um, but again, I feel like I don't know. The fist that's holding this up, like I said, is the sun. And it may even be saying again that I am the one that, but again, it's all about order in the court. I don't worry about whether it's going to affect me. I go into things without having any expectations. I mean, actually, I go into things without having any kind of expectations. My job here is to bring order. And it doesn't matter who